Hey, I'm here with Coach Donovan, Wendell, Coach D to the wrestlers. They're getting ready for districts, okay? It's been his first year here, and you know what? You want to smell what being fit smells like? Come down to the wrestling room. I'll tell you what, nobody works out harder. These guys are probably in the best shape of anybody in the city, and this is the guy, along with his core coaches, who does it. So, Coach, you're going to show us some things in a second, but we want to talk a little bit about the wrestling program and some of the ideas and concerns you have about the youth. What's going on out there?
Well, basically right now we've got some really positive things happening here in Lebanon with the wrestling program. For example, you mentioned the youth wrestling program. This year we started our first program in about 3 years. We haven't had one. We were lucky enough to get about 50 young kids, grades 1st through 6th, to come out for the Pee Wee youth program. So it's been really excited. Junior high program had a really successful season, and of course, you know, this is my first year, you know, here at Lebanon with this team, and we were really fortunate. We had 4 young men qualify this weekend to the district tournament, and that was, you know, the most number we've had qualify in quite some time. So things are really looking good, and we're excited.
I'll tell you, if I were to describe your program with one word, it would be work.
Work.
I mean, you work these guys so hard, and they're so well conditioned. Now, if I'm a dad out there, and I want my kid to stay out of trouble, make sure he doesn't become a couch potato, because let's face it, childhood
Nintendos.
Oh man, childhood obesity, it's on the rise. So do we got some ideas for the parents on what they can have their kid do as far as putting that Nintendo down? And let's say they don't have any weights. Can we show the folks at home some exercises they might be able to do if they get a mat, if they got a nice big backyard? You got some ideas for us with the help of your other coaches?
Yeah, plenty of ideas. There's quite a few things.
Let's take a look over here.
Have some of the group of the kids over here. You know, you don't really need, honestly, to get workout. You don't have to have the weights and the things like that to be able to accomplish what you want. I mean, you could do things right in your living room floor, out in the backyard. You know, so it's really what you want to get, but just about anything that you can think of to get them off the couch. So what we'll do here is, what do you got? There's Coach Swanson.
West Pies, here's our senior wrestler. He's going to do a V-sit, a V-up. So go ahead and demonstrate that, West, for us. It's mostly targets your abdominals. Okay.
Okay,
there you go.
You can go ahead and do this for repetitions, or you can do it for time. A lot of times for our wrestlers, we'll have them actually do this for 5 minutes.
You call this a B-sit?
It's actually a V-up.
A V-sit,
or a V-sit.
I gotcha.
So you're forming a V at your top there, the peak.
That's hardcore, Coach.
So that's one of our abdominal exercises. Something else we may do, thanks Wes, is for maybe something for your lower back, is if, go ahead and lay down face down. Again, we'll do this, go ahead and lay completely down. It's something like a Superman, where you're going to do this for time, and when I say go, he's going to lift his elbows and his knees off the mat. So go ahead. And he'll feel a tremendous contraction in his lower back there.
So he could do the V-sits and roll over and do the Supermans?
Yeah, with younger kids, you want a lot of stability type exercises. A lot of these kids jump in the weight room too early without being able to do those simple exercises like a Superman or a V-sit. So that's another exercise that we may do for younger kids. Thanks, Stevie. Okay.
How about the bridge? You mentioned the bridge earlier.
Yeah, this is like a static contraction for your abdominals. It's a bridge here. Actually, what we're going to do is he's going to lay down face down like Stevie was. And Ethan's going to rest up on his forearms here and just simply raise up.
Wrestlers, they like to get their head down and just use their head, man. I love that about wrestlers.
Yeah, and this is actually, it doesn't look like he's doing much, but if he keeps his abs tight here and keeps that position for maybe a good minute, he's working a lot of stability in his abdominal exercises as well, in his torso. So,
I imagine you guys probably have a variety of different types of push-ups.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Can we show the folks at home just some of the different variations of push-ups? I mean, I'm just thinking, wrestlers got to have a variety of push-ups.
Okay, thanks, Ethan. Don't worry, yeah. DJ, why don't you go ahead and do an airplane push-up for us? Okay, this is a variation of a push-up, and this actually is going to probably target your shoulders more and put a lot more stress on your shoulders.
It's like a power yoga.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like yoga on steroids or something.
It's,
yeah.
It's a unique exercise.
That is awesome.
So that's the airplane push-up. I'm trying to think of some of the... rocker push-ups. Jason Miller can demonstrate a rocker push-up. This exercise will, Jason actually needs to go back to his elbows and keep his elbows in. This will put a lot more stress on your triceps now. And as he goes back further and tries to touch his elbows down, he's actually stressing the triceps a lot more than a regular push-up is.
Looks like it hits that whole rotator cuff, because the wrestlers have to be so strong in there. The way
Oh,
they're
definitely. I mean,
torqued and bent
wrestlers
back.
are constant shoulder work, so these are all good exercise for that. What we call a diamond push-up. Okay, he's going to keep his elbows out and actually try to stick his nose in that diamond. And again, his elbows are out, so he's getting a lot more tricep work there. His face turns red there. Thanks, Fromley. Trying to think what else some partner exercises we could do is
Guys, go ahead and grab a partner.
So you don't have weights at home, you get your neighbor. Get your neighbor, friend. Partner up. Okay, what do you got for us now, Coach?
One thing we can do is Hoosiers, and we'll have Tommy and DJ demonstrate that. That's where you grab your partner. And this was just kind of a core exercise, stress the abdominals and lower back, and it's just simply swinging it around. And again, this exercise doesn't look like much, but I challenge you guys to do this, and you'll definitely feel it in your stomach and lower back.
And you call that a Hoosier?
A Hoosier.
Well, that's a full body
And
blast there. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Again, we'll do that for time. We'll do it for a good, couple, 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. Okay. The other exercise Jason and Jeremy Langley will demonstrate is the gator rolls.
Gators.
Gators, yeah.
The Gators.
Good, get face.
Get on your fist.
Now let's teach. This is actually, as you can see,
Yeah, that's pretty advanced stuff, Coach. Okay. You might want to be careful with some of these, and maybe consult with your locally wrestling coach before doing some of these, because that's some advanced stuff. Okay. But you know what's neat is to just capture the intensity of wrestling and the body coordination. And for young kids to start off doing this stuff, I mean, a level of conditioning would be great. And wrestling is just such an intense sport. What about back exercise, Coach? You got anything for the back? Any kind of chin-ups or?
yeah, we'll have Ethan demonstrate. We actually go over here to our chinning bars, and we use rope chins for our chin-ups.
Well, how can you do the rope?
It targets your grip a lot. Wrestling's a lot of grip work is concentrated on this. So with the rope, you actually are stressing your forearms a lot, trying to just hold on to the rope. And so that's basically, what we do for our chin-ups. We'll have our kids doing conditioning, come over and do some reps of chin-ups and things like that.
You got some more variety there?
Yeah. Or
Steve, you going to show us something there?
Steve can just use a straight bar, and we're doing a pull-up here. And as you can see, he's making sure he's doing a full range of motion, getting his chin above the bar. He's not cheating himself by only doing a partial movement.
You know what amazes me? You drive by playgrounds nowadays, nobody's playing.
Yeah.
Everyone's
true.
inside playing their thumbs at those games.
That's
You know,
right.
they're gamers. If you get to the playground, get on a chin-up bar.
Right.
Do this stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely out there, and it costs, it's free, and just go to your playground. You have all the equipment right there. you need.
Absolutely. You just can't get enough of that.
And then here we have a chin up,
Different grip?
different grip, maybe stressing the biceps a little more, but he's still working the latissimus dorsi, the back muscles there, and so just different hand grips add different variety of exercise and just help change things up.
Okay, body strength is just so important, and it's nice to see some variety of stuff. And I'll tell you what, wrestlers work really hard. It's a pleasure to be able to get out here and just see you guys. You guys had a great year. It was fun watching you this year. You got districts coming up. Folks, if you're interested in wrestling, Coach D, how do people get a hold of you? I mean, if they're concerned about wrestling camps and things like that, do you have a website or a?
Really, there's 2 ways that you could get a hold of me. One would be, emailing me here at the school address, just donathan.wendell@Lebanon. I mean, you can go to the school's webpage and pull it up, or you can contact the athletic director, and he can give you a number to give me a call, or just show up one day. It'd be the best thing to do. Just come on in and get involved.
Fantastic.
So,
Hey, thanks for
all
your
right.
help. Thanks for letting us barge
Yep.
in on your practice.
Thank you
Guys,
very
go
much.
get them, okay? Hey, wrestling, great options. you don't have no excuse for not being in shape. I don't care if you don't have dumbbells, don't have weights. Go grab a tree, grab a friend, do some Hoosiers, whatever, man. Get busy.